Pre-pandemic, when I had gone to a very big casting agency to audition for an ad film, I
Mhm.
still remember they made me audition for a web show. And they told me very honestly also कि Rushad, तुझे pitch करना थोड़ा difficult होगा because all these platforms have a thing against TV actors. The most wrong thing that has happened to me in my life was my marriage. It
Okay.
was disastrous, and I think it was a very unfortunate thing that I had to go through, that my family had to go through. I've stopped planning. Honestly, मैं आपको एक बात बताऊं, कोविड के बाद ना मैंने लाइफ को प्लान करना बंद कर दिया है. बिकॉज कोविड ने इतना बड़ा झटका दिया सबको. नेचर
Mhm.
शोड अस दैट वो कहावत है ना, that if you want to make God laugh, you tell him your plans.
Choose one, a very good professional career, but a boring sex life, or a very okayish professional career with a great sex life.
The second one.
Okay. Hi, my name is Surbhi, and today we have with us the Alu of OTT, Mr. Rushad Rana. A very warm welcome to Entertainment Reports. How are you?
Thank you very well, and I like the description that you gave for me, the aloo of OTT.
I'll tell you why. Because I read a meme called, Arijit Singh is the आलू of Bollywood. जैसे कि इंडियंस उनको हर खाने में कुछ थोड़ा थोड़ा आलू चाहिए ही होता है, बिना आलू के उनकी कोई खाना बनता नहीं है. वैसे ही आई थिंक यू आर द आलू ऑफ OTT because well I think you are. I think 1 year, like I think last year June, if I'm not wrong, we had a long conversation over a show, and then you said that maybe things are not happening according to you. 10 months post that, in those 10 months, well, everything could happen. Touch wood, and you literally became the Alu of OTT. Every show Rushad Rana is there. So, do you think you're the Alu of OTT?
Well, I think it's too early to say that because after Miya, Biwi or Murder, I don't have any OTT releases. I really
Okay.
have to kind of, buck up my game and become a part of more shows. But having said that, and jokes aside, I think I'm just very glad that the progression has been so good. That, I mean, first Great Indian Murder came, then Modern Love came, और दोनों में मेरे relatively छोटे parts थे, and then Ashram came. Ashram has just released last
Yes.
month, which is garnering a lot of appreciation for the show and for me as well, thankfully. And now it's Miya, Biwi or Murder. तो मेरे हिसाब से it's like वो सीढ़ी चढ़ना होता है. It's like that. And for me right now, I feel Miya, Biwi or Murder is I mean, it's like the best thing that I have done so far on
Yeah.
OTT. और मुझे लगता है कि मेरे खुद के लिए इस रोल को मैच अप करना बहुत डिफिकल्ट होगा because of the kind of challenging role that I have played. Of course, with the support of everyone, with the support of the entire team, and because it's such a brilliantly written show and a brilliantly written character. But I just feel कि हाँ, मतलब अब देखते हैं अब इसके बाद what is there next. But yeah, right now my heart, my soul, my dreams, everything is pinned on Miya, Biwi or Murder.
Miya Biwi or Murder mein, your character looks very different. I mean, I'm sure it, and you're saying it's a challenge for you, and it's probably the best of you in the OTT. I accept it, and how. I would really want to know वो जो आपका look है, show तो crazy है ही, so is your look. When you were dressed the first day, what was your reaction? आप अपने आप को देख के आपका क्या reaction था?
Actually, क्या हुआ, मैं आपको मतलब I'll take a little time of yours and explain
Yeah.
this to you. So, when my audition was taken for this part, Sunil Manchanda sir very graciously called me to his home, and he kind of told me that we really liked your audition, but Rushad, honestly speaking, we are very doubtful if we will be able to cast you in this part because you don't look the part. And Abbas,
Okay.
according to him, right from the beginning, was this very deadly looking guy. जिसको आपको
Yeah.
मतलब देख के you kind of get chills up your spine. That kind of a character he had in mind. But I mean, he kind of was convinced with the performance. I kind of re-auditioned, and then उन्होंने look पे बहुत काम किया है. He, along with his team, so every time I would be called to his place, he would keep adding something different to my look. So it was not all of a sudden मैं उस अवतार में आ गया and I got a shock seeing myself. I have seen the progression of the look right from from the first day he said, okay, I don't want you to shave. You stop shaving. Then one sitting I went to him, he's like, I think I want to put your hair behind, give you a jet look, give you a little grace because I want Abbas to be shown as a slightly more mature guy, an older fellow who's probably seen a lot more of life than the couple in the show. फिर एक दिन मैं गया तो he said, "यार, I want to give you these lenses," and then that scar came. तो धीरे करके they developed Abbas bhai physically. They developed Abbas bhai, and as soon as Abbas was developed physically, उस look को देखकर, उस look में खुद को देखकर, I think I got a whole new perspective of how I should perform the character. So that's how the whole thing got developed.
Wow. So आपको शॉक नहीं मिला आपका पहला look देख के? Because we were quite surprised, like really? Oh my God!
The shock is meant for the audiences actually.
Yeah, it actually worked. We were shocked, surprised, and super excited. I have to watch this, man. I mean, really excited, intrigued to watch it. Like really. Also, when it comes, I think we also had a chat about this also in our first conversation. But I would still like to take this again in a different way, of course. That recently Iqbal Khan, he has his show released. He said that TV actors are still not considered to be the first choice of OTT show or film. It is still movie actors who are considered to be the first choice, या फिर ऐसे जो जिनका career revive करना हो ऐसे movie actors. However, TV is still not there. उनको ऐसा लगता है जैसे they are very busy doing TV etc. or maybe not up to the OTT mark. This is all he said. So, do you think? He said the right thing about TV actors not being the first choice.
I agree somewhere with him. So I'll tell you, pre-pandemic, when I had gone to a very big casting agency to audition for an ad film, I still remember they made me audition for a web show. And they told me very honestly also कि Rushad, तुझे pitch करना थोड़ा difficult होगा because all these platforms have a thing against TV actors. But now I think slowly things are changing. I think TV actors are doing some wonderful work on OTT. I mean, look at Sakshi Tanwar. She just did a show called My. Iqbal is doing very good work on OTT. He did Jalsa with Vidya Balan. So I think अब धीरे-धीरे करके वो थोड़ा सा वो जो ब्रिज है वो थोड़ा सा जो गैप है वो अब ब्रिज हो रहा है कहीं ना कहीं. But yes, I also would honestly like to tell you that I lost out on a very, very good part on a OTT platform because they actually said it that yeah, we like his audition but we want a film face for this role. तो जब ऐसा होता है तो disheartening भी लगता है, but then I mean all you can say is that you can't have everything, right? I mean I am happy doing what I am doing. And I just look at it that, everything is not meant for everyone. I mean, at least खुद को आप ये बोल के दिलासा तो दे ही सकते हैं. And I hope that in the coming months, this thing also changes for me and a lot of TV actors. Because I think TV actors को लोगों को underestimate नहीं करना चाहिए. I think TV actors are, if I may say so, much better trained than a lot of models who are just getting portfolios made and तो I think वहाँ पे हमारी जो टीवी की जो ट्रेनिंग है, जो डेली हम काम करते हैं, दिन में 6-6, 7-7, 8-8 सीन्स करते हैं, 4-4 पेज के सीन्स डायलॉग्स के साथ हमें लास्ट मिनट मिलते हैं, and within 15 minutes you are expected to memorize those scenes. So I think our training is very stringent, because of which I think that also makes us very sharp on the sets, and I can proudly say that TV actors are an asset. Be it movies, be it OTT, because कहीं ना कहीं आपको एक trained actor मिल रहा है जो कि 12 घंटे हर रोज काम कर रहा है. His senses are sharp. His technical knowledge is a lot more than someone who's just probably walked out of an acting school. So I think and I really hope that this thing changes, because ये जो incident मैंने आपको बताया wherein I was dropped because they wanted a film face, I kind of felt bad about it. Because I mean, I don't think you can judge talent on the basis of the opportunities he's had. I think you should just judge the talent on the basis of what he can perform. And I think that's the reason I was selected for Miya, Biwi or Murder. I mean, Sunil sir knew that I'm a TV actor, and they were very well aware. In fact, when I got signed on for Miya, Biwi or Murder, I was already doing a TV show. But they kind of just went with their gut and they liked the audition, and I think they gave preference to the work, to the talent, more than कि ये और क्या कर रहा है, TV कर रहा है, फिल्में की है, नहीं की है. I think there should be a time wherein we surpass all these things whereas choosing talent is concerned.
Absolutely. I really hope that, आधा सफर अब आ चुके हैं, आधा और सफर आई एम श्योर हो जाएगा बहुत
हाँ,
जल्द.
और
Within 6
कितना
months
टाइम
हो
दे
रही
रही हैं
है.
आप, और कितने महीने में आप मेरा इंटरव्यू लेने वाली हैं? प्लीज
सर
अभी बता
जितने
दीजिए.
जल्दी आप कोई शो रिलीज करें. Going to be super glad. Next time we have a conversation, I will ask you the same question, and I really hope and wish कि आप बोले कि नहीं अब तो ये हट चुका है. Now TV actors are, on top, like are also the first preference, no matter which platform they come from. Also sir, शो मियां बीवी और मर्डर बहुत क्रेजी लग रहा है, like of course बहुत सारी चीजें गलत हो रही है. They don't like the couple, they don't have a good sex life, they get involved with other people to get the satisfaction, and then murder happens. Like everything wrong in a society in a single frame. So
Correct.
like what has been the most wrong thing that you have done or has happened to you in life?
The most wrong thing that has happened to me in my life was my marriage.
Okay.
It was disastrous, and I think it was a very unfortunate thing that I had to go through, that my family had to go through. I don't know if I should divulge details. उसमें इतना आपको मजा नहीं आएगा. But to answer your question in one word or in one sentence, I would say that yeah, my marriage was the worst thing that could have happened to me. मतलब वो होता है ना कि आपकी जर्नी, आप जो एक पटरी पे होते हैं और वो सडनली आप डिरेल हो जाते हैं कहीं ना कहीं. तो आई थिंक दैट हैपेंड with the wrong association that I was in. But apart from that, I think things are great.
I think one very important thing which you said is that, life में acceptance बहुत जरूरी है, and to have the courage to accept and then move on from that thing, which you did, and how. So I think आपने most strong चीज को most right कर दिया for your family, for yourself, and for of course your partner. So kudos to you for that. Not everybody really in India especially has the courage to accept and then move on in their life. So वो बहुत बहुत जरूरी होता है. So talking about the show, one thing you like and one thing you tolerate about your co-actors Rajiv Khandelwal and Manjari Patis.
I don't think I had to tolerate anything, and I'm not being politically correct or diplomatic in this answer. And I think I liked the fact that both of them are extremely professional actors. उनके साथ मतलब काम करने में, उनके साथ जब हम रिहर्स भी कर रहे थे, and we had a very tedious shooting schedule because we were shooting only in the nights. It's a story of one night, so हम लोग मतलब all our shoots were in the night. तो anyway आप बॉडी क्लॉक के अगेंस्ट जाके काम कर रहे हैं. मैं तो मतलब फॉर मी माई स्लीप इज एक्सट्रीमली इम्पोर्टेंट. तो मैंने वो कैसे वो रातें निकाली है मैं ही जानता हूँ. सो इन स्पाइट ऑफ दोज टीडियस कंडीशंस, आई थिंक वी हैड अ वंडरफुल टाइम इन शूटिंग टुगेदर. मेरे राजीव और मंजरी के अलावा भी काफी सीन्स हैं जो मैंने विनोद जी करके एक एक्टर है उनके साथ किए हैं, who plays my henchman or my mind Friday if you can call him. तो उनके साथ भी बड़े मजेदार सीन्स किए हैं मैंने, एंड या इट वाज ग्रेट. सो Rajiv is a slightly what do you say, a slightly subtle, a slightly more sober kind of a person. Manjari is more fun and bubbly and petty, and that's very evident. तो सही था, मतलब दोनों के साथ काम करना मजा आया. It was not a very long schedule, so I wouldn't say that we became the best of friends and that we hang out together. ऐसा कुछ भी नहीं हुआ. But our on screen and off screen also we were very very compatible, if I may say, और अच्छे से मतलब shoot निकल गया.
Okay. शो का नाम है मिया बीवी और मर्डर. What I am interested in personally is Miya and Biwi. The show में Miya Biwi are not really having a good love life, but in real life, Mr. Rushad Rana is having a great love life. So,
why do you always bring this up in your interviews?
So, talking about that, when are you planning to seal it with a dot?
Let's see. I've stopped planning. Honestly, मैं आपको एक बात बताऊं, कोविड के बाद ना मैंने लाइफ को प्लान करना बंद कर दिया है. Because कोविड ने इतना बड़ा झटका दिया सबको. Nature showed us that, वो कहावत है ना, that if you want to make God laugh, you tell him your plans. So it's like that. So I have stopped planning. Yes, one thing I know for sure, that I'm definitely seeing a future with her, and things are going great. Touch wood, so far so good. And again, like I said, I don't want to jinx it. So yeah, let's see what the future has in store for us.
Okay. So we have a segment called Awesome Shots, where we have given Miya, Biwi or Murder twist. So my first question to you is, what are the top 3 things you notice in a girl?
The smile, The eyes and the hair.
Okay. Okay. So choose one, a very good professional career but a boring sex life, or a very okayish professional career with a great sex life.
The second one.
Okay. A
Sorry, but I
smart.
have my
Yeah.
priorities set in
Yeah,
life.
I mean, you should be open about it. Yeah. The show itself, they are so open about like so many things. I think it is going to be a great show. So my third question to you is choose one again, a simple yet disloyal wife, or a poor or a normal to do yet loyal wife.
Definitely a loyal one.
A home girl who can cook great food for you, or someone who's very busy and really can't cook to save her life.
Well, I'm dating the second option right now, so I think I would go with that.
Yeah, otherwise, well, yeah, you'll be in trouble for saying that.
No, no, मैंने पूरे
Yeah.
होशो हवास में अपनी लाइफ में ये चॉइस लिया है, so I have no
Okay.
regrets. But yeah,
Yeah.
it's the second option that I have chosen in my life, so I jolly well be okay with it, you know.
Yeah. Someone who communicates more in messages, or somebody who is like a call person.
I think I'm more of a message person, you know.
Okay.
मतलब, I sometimes find it easier to communicate on messages. So yeah, probably the first option.
Okay. Movie dates or candlelight dinners?
Movie dates. Definitely. I'm a movie buff, so any day movie
Yeah.
dates.
Thank you so much. All the best, and hoping to meet you over and over again.
Yes,
And
please do so.
I'm manifesting the next 6 or 8 months are even better than the last 1 year for you.
Hope soon. Hope soon.
Thank you so much, sir. It was amazing
Thank
talking to you.
you. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Thank you.